Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's attraction tips video is called Make Your Girl Feel Special. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is because some of my clients that I've been talking to, it seems that they're taking things too far in the other direction. Now, yes, I do teach you to not chase her so much, to be strong, non-needy, and to let your girl come and go as she pleases. However, while some of you are applying what I teach, it seems that you're coming off as being too cold. Now, this is partly my fault because I realize that I really haven't touched on the subject that you also have to make her feel special. Because if you don't make your girl feel special, she's going to start thinking that either you don't care, or maybe you're using her for just sex, or both. And this is even more so the case because a lot of what I'm teaching you is masculine strength. And the thing is, most women just aren't used to men acting like men. So she's going to start thinking, because you are acting so strong around her, you know, what's wrong with this guy? Why isn't he acting all weak and needy and putting me up on a pedestal? Now, obviously, she's not consciously thinking these things, but that's what she's used to. So it's really about finding the right balance between being strong, but also making sure that she feels special. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you find this video helpful or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to share it with any of your friends and family who may also find it helpful. And I would also really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol that's next to it. By doing this, you'll get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And if you guys have any questions about my videos, or if you're having problems in your relationship, please feel free to shoot me an email. To do this, all you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. And I will get back to you as soon as possible. Now, obviously, I have to take care of my paying clients first, and I do have a pretty full plate these days, but I will get back to you, so you just need to be patient. If you need to get in touch with me right away, the way to do that is, again, head to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency coaching where I will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on what option you select. And I also provide monthly coaching where I will work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever relationship issue you're having turned around and get you back on track. And if you didn't catch all that, I will put the links to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on to the video. Now, most guys, they behave way too needy with their girl. They're way too nice to her, and they overshare their feelings. And as I've mentioned in many of my videos, this just turns women off and causes them to lose attraction for you. Now, going by those of you that I've coached privately, you're doing a really great job. I mean, many of you have come back to me multiple times for my guidance, and I can see your progress, and you're doing a great job. However, I've also noticed that some of you are swinging too far the other way, where you're acting a little too cold, and this is causing their girlfriend to feel like they don't care about them. And, even a few guys, their girlfriend has initiated a breakup. So I thought this was a really important video to do to explain this to you. So take note. If a woman doesn't feel special, or she feels like you don't care about her, she will end things with you eventually. You see, it's not just the sexual tension and your charming, confident vibe that's attractive to women, although they do find that very attractive, but it's also the deep connection that she feels with you. You see, women will attempt to communicate to you when they're not feeling loved or special, but the thing is, they don't always spell it out in black and white. So you have to be paying attention. You have to have your radar on at all times and listen to what she's trying to communicate to you. What usually happens here is that a woman will try to communicate this to you in her own indirect, subtle, feminine way. And what happens is guys, they aren't really listening, or they're not picking up on it, or they're not taking it seriously. And what happens then is the girl starts pulling away. The other reason why girls pull away, and I say the other reason because I did a video about when your girl pulls away and how to handle it and why she's doing it. But this is the other reason why girls pull away, when they're not feeling special or loved or that you care about them. But in all cases where a girl pulls away, what usually ends up happening is the guy, he starts to go into panic mode and he starts to chase her. He starts acting weak and needy, and this just causes the girl to pull away even further. Or the other thing a girl will do when she's not feeling cared about is she will just flat out break up with you. And the guy's left wondering, what the hell just happened and why did it happen? Because to the guy, it's completely out of the blue. But to the girl, she's thinking, hey, I tried to tell you. So you have to listen to what she's trying to communicate and the subcommunication of the actual words that are coming out of her mouth. So she might say something like, you really never share anything with me, or I wish I knew how you felt about things, or maybe what am I to you? And when she might not say those exact words, but it will be something along those lines. And when she says those things, now you know what she's trying to communicate to you is that she feels like you really don't care about her because you're not really sharing anything. Either that or that you're holding back. And as I've said many times, that girls are much more intuitive than us guys, and they could feel when you're holding back or you're being inauthentic. So it's important that you don't hold back, but like I said, it's a balancing act, and we're going to get to that in just a second. So how do you make your girl feel special and express that without coming off as being like too sappy or too mushy? Well, the first thing you have to understand is that each and every one of you is different, and each girl that you get involved with is going to be a little different. I mean, some girls are super affectionate and loving and sweet and sensitive, while other girls are a little colder and a little less affectionate and a little less romantic. It all depends on the person. But unless I'm coaching you privately or individually based on a specific situation, what I'm telling you today is in general. Actually, all of my videos is in general. So you have to kind of figure out how it balances in your life and with your personality and with your girl's personality. So really the best thing that you could do in general is to add romance to your relationship, and you need to maintain it throughout the entire relationship. I actually did a video called How Men Can Keep Romance Alive, which I highly recommend you watch. But you have to understand that when I say romance, I'm not suggesting that you shower her with flowers and chocolates and gifts and expensive dinners and fancy trips. While those things are okay in moderation, that's really not what I'm suggesting at all. What I'm talking about is planning fun activities where you guys could be playful and be silly and flirt and touch and laugh together. I mean, girls really love these things, and if you plan it right, you're going to love it too. And what I mean by that is that when you're planning dates and romantic activities, you want to plan something that you're both going to enjoy. I mean, maybe once in a while you could plan something strictly that she's going to enjoy. You're just doing it because you love her. But for the most part, you want to plan something that you both can enjoy, so you will be looking forward to it as well. You have to understand that this is all part of the courtship, and you have to continually court her throughout the entire relationship. A lot of guys make this mistake. They think that once they get the girl, that they could stop all of this, but it really doesn't work that way, because as soon as you stop courting her, she's going to feel like you don't care about her. And if it's gone on long enough where you haven't taken her out on any dates or made her feel special, subconsciously she's going to start looking for it elsewhere. Because by you planning all these fun activities, it essentially communicates to her that she's special enough for you and you love her enough to go out of your way and plan all these things in order to keep her in love with you. Now, as far as expressing your loving feelings for her verbally, it's completely fine if you're in a committed relationship with her that you do this, as long as you continue acting like a man. Because what happens a lot is guys, they either swing one way or the other way. Either they're totally needy and clingy and oversharing their feelings for them, or they hold back completely. And really what you want to do is you want to find that sweet spot in the middle where you could still act like a man, but still share your loving feelings for her. Now, in general, I recommend that you follow the 80-20 rule, which in this case basically says that 80% of the time you're focused on yourself, your goals, your purpose, and 20% of the time you're completely focused on her. You give her all of yourself, all of your love. You're 100% present with her. Now, when you are sharing these feelings with her, you want to do it from your heart and when you're actually feeling it, and not doing it out of needing her validation or just doing it just to placate her. And what I mean by this is, when you tell a girl that you love her, but you're doing it so you hear it back from her, that's when you cross the line from doing it from your heart into neediness. And on the other end, when you're doing it just to placate her, that is when she says that she loves you and your response is like, yeah, I love you too. You don't want to do it like that. You want to make sure you're actually feeling it and it comes from your heart and you're not expecting anything in return. And you're just giving her your love just to give it because it's your gift to her. Now, if you're in the beginning stages of the relationship and no I love yous have been exchanged yet, you could still share your feelings and express yourself to her, but you want to do it in like smaller steps until you know that she's in the same place emotionally. Because despite popular opinion or popular belief, it actually takes women longer to fall in love than it does men. So if you're still in the beginning dating stages of a relationship, instead of saying things like, I love you, you may want to say instead things like, I really like you, I adore you, you're a lot of fun, things of that nature. And then once she begins to feel like she's falling in love with you and she feels safe to share her feelings with you and share her love with you, she will increase the stakes, so to speak, and begin expressing her love for you. And then all you have to do is slowly reveal your love for her. And I mean, that's really how relationships work. It's not just all at one time. You're slowly unfolding and revealing yourself and your feelings and your love for each other. So these are some really great ways to express that she is special to you and she's not just like all the other girls. And of course, there are little things here and there that you could also do. But if you need my guidance on this, again, head to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab and select the option that works best for you. And we could get to the bottom of it and I could kind of guide you through the process. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate all of you that watch it to the end. And if you have found this video of value, also in the description down below, I have a link to PayPal if you would like to contribute a donation. It could be for any amount. I would really appreciate it either way. So I will catch you on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.